Hello, we are back and we're gonna do a little combo that's gonna be familiar to a few of you. So the song is New Rules. I have no idea how to say her name properly. Dua Lipa, let's go with that. So yes, New Rules, not a super current release, but you can find it on YouTube pretty easy, so that's not going to be too tough for you. There's quite an intro that has like cricket sounds, so let's see what the volume's at here. Not sure if you can hear that. Let's hope so. Ideally, we could do this dance in a group, in a room together. Anyways, so you'd be all kind of maybe in 2 rows, and I would get you all to pick a number. So probably between 1 and 8 is when I want you to turn around and point 1. So you're gonna start probably just facing the back. And I want you to pick a pose. Any pose, you can just stand there and wait if you want, as long as you're present and not fixing your hair and outfit. You're on stage, get ready. So I'm just gonna pick a pose kind of down like this. I'm gonna look at the back. Hopefully on her first one, I'm gonna look to the front and then kind of just stand up. I'm gonna point on one of them, because if there was 2 rows of us, we would have a domino effect starting from one side to the other. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, I do have a video of a group of us dancers doing that, so I could probably attach that somehow one day, but yes, you can pick anything between 1 and 8 to be your point when she says 1, and then I want you to bring your feet together as if you're doing like a shh, okay? So, I'm going to start facing the back. I'm going to look at the front, come up, 1, 1, shh, step to second, okay? Let me just show you that intro with the music. Okay, hit your pose.
Sleep at night, making myself crazy.
Out of my mind, out of my mind. Not too crazy. So, once you step to second after your shush, step to second. 1 shoulder, 2 shoulder double. And a single, single, double. My shoulder's going to the back. Okay, it's not a huge deal if you go to the front. I'm not going to be able to see you. So, whatever you prefer. I even saw a few people do a head whip instead of a shoulder roll when we did it in class. So, whatever you prefer, I'm going to stick to the classic shoulder roll. Okay? So, single, single, double, single, single, double, bend straight. I want you to kind of sit in your hip. Use your plie, sit, okay? She says crazy, talking to myself at night like I'm going crazy. So you're talking to yourself at night, something about going crazy out of my mind, okay? So when you do that, give yourself a little cuckoo banana finger. So let's try that with the music, just to show you. Hit your pose. Up. Point. Shh. Step. Step.
Talking in my sleep at night, making myself crazy. Out of my mind, out of my mind. Wrote it down and read it.
Okay, so for parts of this, I will do it turned around, so you can kind of see me from the back too. I'm still getting the hang of mirroring and reversing the choreography with the selfie camera, so I know that can be very confusing. But ultimately, it doesn't really matter if you're on the same leg as me, as long as you're making it work. I am starting the hip roll on my right foot, but the hip roll is to the right, and to you it probably looked like the left, so I apologize for that. So after you do the crazy part, you're still in second, bend, straighten. I want you to do a little flicking kick, ball change. Okay, so for me that's my left foot, to you it might look like the right, I'm super sorry. Pop your little hands up top, flip your wrists, okay, boom. If you're one of my male dancers, you can just hit that B, you don't need to have the bent wrist, so as long as it's sharp, okay. Flick, ball change, crosses in front. So I want you to have your hands planted like your little penguin, unroll, or unwind, sorry, around to the other side. So all I'm doing is my foot is crossed in front, I'm going on demi-point with both feet, pivoting around, and then bending that front foot on the other side, okay? It's not as crazy as it might look once you do it, because if your leg is crossed, you can't turn this way. You can't unwind, okay? So you can only turn the one way. I'm just gonna shut the door. It's a little loud. Okay. So kick, ball, change in front. You can't go this way. Unwind back to the other side. Okay. Let's try that. Hopefully you've had time to kind of figure that out while I shut the door and stuff. The great thing about YouTube is you can rewind this if you need to review a few of the steps. And if you want to add a few things to make it a little more challenging, absolutely go ahead. Okay, here we go. Hopefully it worked. Oh my gosh. The kids at class know this is a regular occurrence. Where do I put the phone? Did I even push play? One. Step to second. Open.
Shocking in my sleep at night, making myself crazy.
Bend. Keep the change in mind.
Wrote it down and read it out, hoping it would save me.
The kickball change in mind picks up the speed a tiny bit. Ba ba da da da. Okay. So now I've done this in a few dances. I want you to kind of pretend like you're putting on a glove, or just kind of shooting your one arm like a blade for some of my dudes. Okay. As we're doing those arms, our foot is going to ronde-jambe around. So try and put your toe, start at the front and go around. Ideally, we want to kind of get the ronde-jambe to the front, okay? So flick, ball, change, unwind, hold, gloves. Okay, you'll kind of end up with your hand on your shoulder and your toe to your side. We're gonna do a pas de bourrée. It's up to you if you want to do it really fast, or if you want to go 1, 2, 3. So if this is new for you, some of you I know this will be, it's an up, up, down, okay? So demi, demi, flat on my supporting leg. We're gonna bend our back foot for prep to do a turn. So you're in fourth, jazz fourth, jazz fourth. This is my left foot in front. Whatever foot you feel more confident with, you're gonna have to do the pas de bourrée on that side, okay? Because I pointed my left toe like this around, and then I went left, right, left. So I'm sitting on my left leg. I'm gonna pull up on my releve in my turn, okay? I have my hands ballet first in my turn. You can go here if you're more comfortable with that. It's up to you how many turns you do. Just adjust the speed of the pas de bourrée to fit the amount of pirouettes you want to do. I'll probably do 2 just to kind of keep it the same, but totally do 1 clean turn rather than trying to push any more than that, okay? So I did a little flick, ball, change, unwind, hold, rond de jambe, pas de bourrée. Getting turns on that right foot in passe, okay? So let me show you with the turn. Flick, ball, change, unwind, gloves, pas de bourrée, up, okay? If you want to add 2, that's fine. We're not going to land it super strict. It's going to kind of leap into the next step. So just as long as that turn's pulled up. Let's try it with the music. Okay, I'll do it facing even the back this time. You're my back right now. They're my audience. Let's see how this goes. Step to second, right.
Talking in my sleep at night, making myself crazy. Out of my mind, wrote it down and read it out, hoping it would save me. Too many times, my love.
You probably saw I went straight from here and then just leapt on it, pound. I kind of did another rond de jambe, this time inward. The first time we went out, this time we're leaping, it's off the floor and it's going around to the front, okay? So, actually the other way around, sorry, that second one is to the back, first one to the front. Hopefully that made sense. So you do your little gloves, left, right, left, turn, leap, okay? Try and land on a bent leg. Entendu, that supporting leg, so you really plant it and don't fall over. If you're not ready to turn, or you maybe have carpet and it's just not the great floor, as long as you're working on that releve and passe, making sure your core is pulled in, belly button to your spine, shoulders pressed back and down. I just want you to work on finding that turning position, okay? Left, right, left. Really sit into your prep like we talked about in the warm-up for those leaps. Turn, leap, okay? So that's leaping onto my right foot. That's the foot that was up in your turn. You just jump on it, okay? So we're gonna try that with music. I want you to rewind it as many times as you need to feel like you make sense of that, okay? You can always message if you have questions. I'll do that way again, just in case it's less confusing with the reversage.
Talking in my sleep at night, making myself crazy. Out of my mind, wrote it down and read it out, hoping it would save me.
And step on that front foot so you don't fall over. Okay, if you are one of my more intermediate or kind of novice dancers, that pas de bourrée can be fast, okay? So you do your glove, pas de bourrée, turn, turn, boom. So if you want to add more turns, some of you might want to do 3, 4, whatever you can do. But I want to see one clean one before you're whipping around and falling over. And land, entendu, cross it in front. Step to second one more time, and unwind. to the back, okay? So, it's gonna feel a little tricky because you're crossing in front and then you're crossing behind, but once you get it, you'll get it. It's like you're going this way, oh, just kidding, you're gonna go to the back, okay? So I did my little gloves, left, right, left, turn, leap, step on my left, open second on my right, step to the back on my left. So both of those just step to second. They're not as tricky as you're gonna feel they are. You cross in front, step open to the back. We're gonna do one more step on the right foot. Actually, I lied. It's gonna be a little kind of low kick. If you have a lot of space, maybe you wanna make it a big kick. Right now, between right here and here, I have to make it small. If I move back, maybe I could. But it's gonna be a little small leap in second with your legs, okay? So just a little whoop. Nothing crazy unless you want it to be, all right? So if I'm facing you, just to show you, rond de jambe, pas de bourrée, turn, leap, cross in front, open to the back. This right foot is the one that's gonna lift up. It's not the foot you just stepped on. So you stepped on your left, this one's swooping through, boom, okay? Just cross behind. If the turning and unwinding is confusing you, you could just do a few steps, 1, 2, and a little leap, okay? Just kind of adapt it to what you feel comfortable with. So, let's see if I can move this so I can get a bit more space even to show you a little better of what you could do for the leap. Where are we here? Rond de jambe, pas de bourrée, turn, turn, leap, step, 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 whoop, okay? Just cross behind, whoop, with the ball of your foot so you can just kind of plant it there and make sure that you don't fall over. I just want to make sure you do what you have space for. So, 1, da, 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 turn, leap. Maybe you don't have space for a lot of stuff, okay? Depending on our living rooms. So, we're going to try that with music. I'm going to put this back. See how that goes. Hopefully this is making sense to you. I'll face you again so that you don't have to reverse me. So you can just kind of do what I'm doing. This is my left leg hopped on with all my foot. This is my right. For you. Right. Shush. Step to second. You're getting ready to
Talking in my sleep at night, making myself crazy.
Unwinding behind. You could even roll. If you're making that a big jump and you got lots of space, you can roll. Okay? I don't have space for that, so I'm not rolling. I'm kicking behind. I want you to jump to second and just give the floor a little touch. Okay? If you don't feel super flexible, bend your knees. If you want that stretch, keep your legs straight. Now, everyone seems to hate the body rolls, so we're gonna work on that. Do a little smack. Start with your chin going up, okay? So if it starts with our chin going up, then our back goes with it, okay? Kind of like a whoop. All right, smack. She goes, my love, okay? He makes me feel. So, we just did our little boom, roll, hit, flick, left foot that I'm jumping on, and I'm flicking my right toe. She's something about, he makes me feel like nobody else, okay? So you did your little smack, double smack, flicky, step. That's on a flat foot again, and you're transferring your weight. Don't forget to transfer your weight. If I say step, that means your weight has to go on that foot or you're gonna get all tripped up, okay? So gloves, pas de bourrée, turn, leap, cross, open, open. Little flick, jump behind. Smack, hit, roll. Oh, I screwed that up. It's a smack, roll, hit. Ha, 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 ha. So you smack, head roll, hit, flick, step. Okay, let's try just not with music. See how you feel. I'm gonna face you this time just so you can see it, and then I'll face that way again. Hopefully the light's not too bright behind me. Point, shush, open a second, make them
Talking
bigger.
in my sleep at night, making myself crazy. Out of my mind,
Change your mind.
wrote it down and read it out, hoping it would save me.
Cross.
My love, he makes me feel like nobody else, nobody else.
Sometimes I might be a little off with the timing right there, and I apologize in advance. But we just did our smack, body roll, hit your arms at your sides, flick back, step, bum, bum, bum. So, some of you know your paddle turns, down, 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 down. That's kind of what we're doing. You did your little flicky step. You're kind of going on the back foot, and you're just putting the ball of the front foot to transfer your weight. Both your knees are bending, and your arms are kind of going up. If you are a man, you could kind of go more that way. If you're the girl, you could kind of go more up your sides, whatever you feel comfortable with. You could even kind of come through the center and up if you prefer that and feel more comfortable. I don't want you to feel like you have to touch yourself. If that feels weird to you, just give yourself a little bump, bump, bump. Okay? So, glovey, pas de bourrée, and jump, step, 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 flick and behind, jump, head roll, smack, flick, 1 and 2. Okay, I'm going to show you with the music. I'll face that way this time so that you don't have to reverse me and it's not confusing. But that is my right knee at the front, and I'm sitting back on my left leg. Okay? Practice that around if it feels awkward. But the back leg's always flat and the front foot is always on the ball of the foot. I should be paying more attention. My feet were so lazy in the last video. So let's try this. That's something we can always work on our feet, people, and our presentation. Sexiness. Point, step to second.
Talking in my sleep at night, making myself crazy.
Out of my mind, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Wrote it down and read it out, hoping it would save me. Too many times. My love, he makes me feel like nobody else, nobody else.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, my love, he does
Hopefully that made sense. Flick, bump, bump. de jambe. So you're gonna have the opposite leg this time. We're gonna have a little Britney Spears moment because we love Britney. So, ba 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 ba. When your arms are up, because you just did this, okay, grab your wrist. This is my right hand grabbing my left wrist. My right toe is pointing in front. I'm standing on my left leg, it's bent, and my right toe is going around to the back. And when you get to the back, I want you to shift your weight again, okay? So if I'm facing you, I'll mirror that. Around, back. Oh, isn't that hard to reverse it for you? I should be doing this all the time. We're gonna do a little hip. If you don't feel comfortable twisting too much, as long as you straighten your legs, bend your legs. Okay? You can give a little, because you'll hear it in the song. It definitely makes that sound. Let me play it for you now. I should learn how to reverse the whole dance for you. That will be way nicer. So this is kind of backwards for you right now. Stand up. Whatever your pose was. Shoulders.
Talking in my sleep at night, making myself crazy. Out of my mind, out of my mind. Wrote it down and read it out, hoping it would save me. Too many times, my love, he makes me feel like nobody else, nobody else. But my love, he doesn't love me, so I tell myself.
So, probably wouldn't be that hard for me to do it the all backwards for you. Kickball change on my glove. This is still mirrored. This is where I get confused. Step, step. Okay, that was the correct mirrorage for you. Also, if you want to make it more difficult on this little jump in second, don't forget to unwind, okay? That time I didn't unwind, I just held. So whatever's less confusing for you, a roll, an unwind, a hold, whatever you can do to get your little whoop in there comfortably. Okay, so you have your little moment. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Ronde de jambe to the back. My arms, when my right hand is on my left wrist, just kind of follow my leg. So it's my right foot, so I'm going to the right first. Okay, so push to the right, around the back, to the front. I think that's clockwise. Around to the back. Get the full spin in there. When you do your little hip, just kind of wiggle your arms, boop, boop, from side to side with you. Around, boop, boop, boop. There. Okay. So this is going to be our Britney Spears moment. I'm going to probably not go a ton farther than this, just to start, and then I will do a part 2 for you, just to kind of keep it at the half-hour mark, hopefully. So if you do your little moment around to the back, hip, hip, I want you to unroll your hips, or wrists, sorry. We are going to use our hips. If you are one of my guys and you don't want to have as flexed wrists at the end, still do the roll with your wrists and kind of grab it into a fist. But girls, around my love, okay? When you get to here, it's another he makes me feel. So it opens, my wrists are going outward and down to the back, okay? So around side, I want you to bend that back leg and do another chin roll to the front. So that on both of the parts where she says, my love, really drawn out, you know that that's your chin roll, okay? That's my Britney Spears moment. Wrists, and then chin. I'm trying to keep my front toe pointed, but if it has to go down so you don't fall over, I know I'm gonna do that a few times. If I'm gonna try and mirror it for you, my love, he makes me feel like nobody else. Hopefully that was the correct way. So let's do that with music. Do, 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 do. And there's quite a lot to this combo, so we could continue on with it for quite some time. Your pose and point, shush, step to second, roll.
Talking in my sleep at night, making myself crazy.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Wrote it down and read it out, hoping it would save me. My love, he makes me feel like nobody else, nobody else. But my love, he doesn't love me, so I tell myself,
Okay.
I tell myself.
All that's gonna come after that, boom, boom, boom. You do your little Britney with your chin. You're just gonna step on that front foot. You're like, nope, way. Okay, no way. So push forward to go back. Another little flicky. Always point that back toe on the flicks. So which foot would you be doing? So you'd be going, my love, bum, 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 around, push to the back, step, step, okay? It's gonna be a little cha-cha, salsa, whatever, if that's salsa moment. After that, we're very close to the end, so I'm just gonna show you what it is because it's not too crazy. Most of us know front, back together, back, front together, front, back together, back, front together. Okay, I'm gonna start on my right. 1, 2, 3. Ba, 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 ba. Okay, now I want you to get on demi point, and I want you to add the hips, a little shoulders. So I'm gonna start on my right to the front. 1, 2, 3. Back together. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you know what you're doing there. There's one last part. You jump to the front because she's saying 1. Now this is like the beginning, except I want your body fully to the front, not kind of to the side. The first one, you were just turning to the side, back. Okay, this one, you're jumping all the way to the front to point with your hand on your hip. All right, so you did your little Britney moment. You pushed to the front, you flicked to the back, you stacked. I'm doing a touch, depending what foot you're on and what foot you want to start with. But I'm starting my little salsa with the right foot. Da, 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 da. Okay, and when she's gonna go 1, we're gonna jump to the front. 1. Can't remember if it's 2 or 4 of those, but I think it's only 2. So let's find out together. Get your pose. Ideally facing the back. 1 point. Shush. Step second. Get ready.
Talking in my sleep at night, making myself crazy. Out of my mind,
Keep going.
wrote it down and read it out, hoping it would save me.
Step, 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 step. 5 minutes, so I'll do it another time facing you. I'm sorry that I can't reverse the whole thing yet. I didn't figure that out before this lovely Good Friday. This is in contrast to our usual Zoom class, just so you can kind of do this at your own speed and whatever time works for you and your family's schedule while we're all stuck inside. I hope you have enough space to at least make most of this work, okay? I'll do it, I think, maybe 2 more times, and then you let me know, of course, if you have questions. Message me. Hopefully you can hear me okay. Okay, I'm gonna do it to you as my audience. Get your pose. Point, shush. Point your toes the whole time.
Talking in my sleep at night, making myself crazy. Out of my mind, out of my mind. Wrote it down, I read it out, hoping it would save me. Too many times, too many times.
Space.
My love, he makes me feel like nobody else, nobody else. But my love, he doesn't love me, so I to myself, don't pick up the phone, you know he's only calling 'cause he's drunk and alone. Don't let him in, you have to kick him out.
Out of him. So now I will do it facing that way so that I'm on the correct foot for you. I know that gets so confusing, and this will probably be my last one. So thank you so much for watching our video and revisiting this choreography with me. It was a super fun one in class, so I hope you enjoy it. Or enjoyed, yes. Send me videos also of you doing it. I would love that. Love, love, love. I want to see you doing it.
Talking in my sleep at night, making myself crazy. Out of my mind, out of my mind. Wrote it down, I read it